Alright, so we're back at it again. It's only been a few minutes since the last recording I did. I've jumped about 300 kilometers away from where I was, and he's waiting for some more unknown signals to pop in. I see one right over here, just on the other side of that asteroid. It looks like a decently large ship, so we're gonna fly over there and take a look at that. I don't know if it's got any weapons on it. It's kind of hard to tell. It's a pretty large ship though, it looks like, so I would imagine that there probably are weapons on it. In fact, we'll get our binoculars out and kind of zoom in a little bit better here. Yeah, that's a huge ship actually. One of the thrusters is disconnected. It's hard to tell if there are weapons on it, but like I said, I imagine there probably is. Also, I see a blast door right there, and one of the last ships that I've had salvaged. Well, actually, not one of the last ones. This was a while back, but I remember the there's one before that had a blast door kind of like that around the midsection. It was a red ship though, but inside of there was like a sensor and a warhead, and I'm wondering if maybe this has the same setup, because like that red salvage that I had tried to get, that scared the shit out of me when that thing blew up, and I'm trying not to fall victim to the same bullshit again. So we're gonna be careful coming up on this one. Actually go quite a bit faster because I think that's still got some distance to it. So we'll bring it up to full speed here. And another mayday off to the side. So depending on what we got, we might go check out that other mayday. I couldn't find anything on the issue with the mag plates. I ground 2 of them off and checked to see if I had the components to make a landing gear, and I'm short by quite a bit of materials actually. So that would be something I'd have to do back at the base, to grind those mag plates off and replace them with a landing gear and see if that holds the lock better. I think I see something flashing over these asteroids too. Yeah, just a rock right there. So, nothing important. Now just keep it moving over to that ship down here. There's another signal up there somewhere. I don't think it's too far past this asteroid here. And just barely see the outline when I'm zoomed out. Another thing that I was thinking about doing was looking into what kind of texture mods I can get a hold of and see if I can boost the graphical fidelity of the game. That might have a decently large impact on the leg, but I kind of want to make the game look even better than it already does. I mean, don't get me wrong, this ain't bad, but a lot of these textures look kind of flat. Granted, I can change the texturing using the color menu. Oh, well, I have to exit the ship. There's some skins over here that you can use to put textures on and stuff and kind of help with that a little bit, but no, I just feel like the game could look a bit better than it does. Granted, like I said, it already looks pretty good, but I mean, for what it is anyway, a large scale open world sandbox, but kind of want to see if I can get something to make it look even better though. Should be getting, yeah, we're just under 3,000 now. Start slowing it down some. And what I want to do is, before I go and bring my ship real close to it, I want to see what can I do, like, to the ship without having everything on me. I'm gonna throw these in here, and the tools in the binos. I'll just go in there with nothing on me, so that way if I die it don't matter. And there it is. And that way I can check with my character to see if there's any weaponry on board. So this is just a hostile signal. That's kind of unique. I don't think I've seen one that just says hostile signal on it. But I'm within 500. Okay, there we go. Now it's shooting. So there is weapons. So we got turret on the side. One on the top. It's really trying to hit me. I've got another one on the front corner there. There's one, oh, 4 on the bottom. 5 on the bottom. Okay, so this thing has a lot of firepower, it seems. I wonder if I come in directly from the front. Now there's 2 directly on the front there. 3 on the front there. Back here. Okay. Don't think I'll be able to just run it out of ammo. Well, I might could. Can I go in from the back here? Nope, there is one directly on the back. So I don't think there's any safe angle to come in at it from. Okay, I was about to say it seemed to stop shooting at me, but I guess it were just reloading. I have no real way of telling how much ammo they actually have either, unless I get on there and check its inventories. Still shooting, yep. It's 2 on the very top. Ooh, that actually hit me. That jump scared me. If I bring my ship in from the top, I might be able to just turn everything except for the Gatlings off and just let the Gatlings take care of it. And then come in and slap my hacking computer on there. Let's see, where's my ship? Over there, on the other side of it. Hopefully I'm outside of range now. It certainly didn't seem like it had anything crazy powerful on it. Just those Gatlings. I got 4 of my own on the top here, which, are these actually have anything in them? Let's check inventory. Gatling turret is empty. Do I not have Gatling ammo? Guess not. Okay, so looks like I'm going to have to use the big guns regardless. Bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now, since the range on that is actually fairly low, what I can do is try to get just within a railgun range and see if I can't just pop those off with the railgun. So this is the bottom. I want to go at it from the top here, because I think there was only 2 of them active on the top side. And just as long as I can get close enough to plop the hacking computer on there, I should be solid. Okay, I'm too close, too close, too close. Back off. There we go. Should start slowing down here. It's too close. Luckily it missed. Let's see here. Yeah, there's only 2 turrets on the top here, and I think if I recall correctly, the railgun was low compared to point of aim. Let's go in here and see. Is that about right? Ooh, actually that was perfect. Okay. Did that get rid of it? Did in fact get rid of it, and everything that was behind it. So that's perfect. We can dig out this other one here, and I should be able to fly my character in without any issue. Yeah, we're charged up. I think it was right about there. Should do it, I think. Let's give it a go. Oh, okay, perfect. Alright. Let's exit up out of here. And because I'll be going in with my gear, what I want to do is go and grab everything back out of this port. And then grab the components for the hacking computer. And I want to make a save, just in case. because if I die with my stuff, I probably won't be able to grab it back, and I don't want to destroy the ship just trying to plop a hacking computer on it. But I'm not getting shot here. This is good. This is great. Just come in here, plop this down right here. There we go. So we're in. First thing I want to check is turrets. We got 5 interiors on this. Actually, hidden blocks. Okay. Let's see warheads. Are there any? Ooh, there is. Okay, detonation time. It's 30 seconds from activation. It's not activated yet, so that's good. So there is a warhead somewhere on here. And like I said before, I've salvaged a similar sort of ship that had a blast door like that. I'm thinking it's probably about the same, where it's going to be somewhere behind that blast door. That little portion I don't really care about. Oh, did I claim the grid? No, I did not. I'm going to claim this because this is a pretty large ship. Even if there's nothing like crazy value on it, I still want to have it in on here. Can't pull any ammo out. Right, because this is a new connector. I don't know if the turrets are piped up or not. Ammo block, print buoy, ambient 2, ammo block 1 and 2, strobe lights. There's a medical room on here. Oh, there's gravity gen. Nice. It's not bad. Turrets. Put all these into a group called guns. Save. Oh, I don't have access to it. So I'm going to turn those 2 off for the time being. Got access to a small cargo container. Oh, okay, there's not much on here really aside from a few rifle mags. Actually, can I do... Okay, it is already a station. Cool. That's pretty good. Anything nearby? Not seeing anything. I thought I saw a second signal there. Was there something behind it? It's just a rock. I knew it was my eyes playing tricks on me, but I thought I'd seen a second signal there. Oh wait, that might be the Mayday. Maybe that's why I seen a signal, because it would be back right on that antenna. Still don't have access to the warhead. Wherever the sensor is, I think that's probably going to be the one that activates the warhead. And access to hangar doors. Show me the box. What all we got actually? So it's got welders and merge blocks. Is there a projector on here? There's auto doors, Horizon, and LCD. Oh, there isn't any code in there. Do I need to turn scripts on for those to actually work? Probably so. I didn't think any of the base game encounters had scripts on their stuff, but maybe that's changed. It has been a while since the last time I was into the game, really. What is that? There's a NE. I guess that's a mistake in the skybox. I might need to change this because that's gonna bug me now that there's letter. Now that I know that there's letters in the sky. There's a pirate beacon over there though, somewhere. I'm not seeing it. Wait, is that it? No, that's a rock. But yeah, now that I noticed that little mistake right there, I'm gonna have to change the skybox. Otherwise it's just gonna keep bugging me. Oh, there's one right here. What is this? Ooh, a station of some kind. Is that a drone? I think that's a small grid drone right there. We got them. Have access to the warhead now. No. Wait, do I have access to the sensor? I do. What are the actions on this? Start countdown. Ooh, perfect. So we can remove that. And we can turn the sensor off. So now, this shouldn't be able to activate at all. Select for turrets. We still only have 2 of them. But I don't know if there are any turrets inside the ship. Not being shot yet, so take that as a good sign. Let's see. Got the cockpit over here. That's there then. That's LCDs. What does this say? Lights, gravity, hangar door. Cargo container right there. So, do I have access here? Nothing good. Okay. Oh wait, there was a couple of bottles though. Yeah, hydrogen, oxygen. Snag those. Scrap metal. I'll shove into the cargo. Let's pray there are no turrets in here. Being shot yet. Still good signs. That's a hole in the ship I'll need to be careful of. So it's supposed to be a small cargo. Oh, there's the warhead. Okay. Any turret? Let's see. We're gonna pop that off. Okay, we're safe. Oh, yeah. So I was right. It was directly behind the blast door airlock thing there, whatever. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna go back up to the front of the ship. Some more scrap metal. Pick up some of that. Where was that conveyor? Or not conveyor, that cargo container? Was this one? Probably. No. Whatever. As long as it holds the stuff, it should be fine. There's medical right here. Is this broken? It is. Needs medical components. I don't have any of those, so I can't repair that. Cool. Wait, that's... How did I get in here? Oh, right here. Scrap metal, hopefully. Yeah, this is the correct side. Perfect. Got that. And... don't need that. Some more scrap floating about.
Inventory full.
Okay. Container. Here.
Energy low.
Is that? Okay, let's sit here, so we'll bring that low hack. Bring it back up. There we go. That's not charging my
Energy
suit.
low.
So we're gonna need to get back to the ship. Oh wait, this is the wrong side. Let me just go quick. I wasn't being shot, but I'm not gonna risk it. Fly away. Okay. Let's hop in here. There is something in that rear thruster pack that's just floating there that my ship wants to target. Let's see here. It's trying to target that thruster for some reason. Huh. Interior turrets. All these guys off. Okay. Oh, it wasn't the my ship. It was the turret over here that was trying to target it. What do we got here? O2 chin. Cool. Guess I could take that. There's not really much I need per se on this, but I'll definitely take this to the base. What do we got here? Ooh. Perfect. Snag that. I'm going to take it over to the frigate, and we're going to attempt to see if the landing gear has the same issue as the mag plates. And where do I want to put this? Probably not right next to the thrusters. Take the mag plates off, I guess. I just go low, maybe? And the full-size landing gear. There we go. grab this. I'm not sure what this ship's called. It has a really cool rear thruster pack design though. One thing that I could try, I could see actually if I could reconnect that rear thruster piece and just grab it as a whole as one piece. Alright. Just lock on. Okay. There's already a couple of merge blocks up here. Let's see here. So this is claimed, yeah. So I'm just going to move this real quick over to the back end piece. Put that on. Just claim this so it doesn't despawn. Put a station on that. Now, I wonder what I guess I don't need to know what components are necessary here. This is flashing red, so is there no power? Okay, no, there's no power, so I don't know if I can actually get a merge block to merge up. What's in here? Well pads. What do I need for these? Computer, steel plate, and construction component. What are these made of? Computer, steel plate, construction components, and motors. So, snag a couple of these. That should be more than enough parts for 2 of these. So we'll put one right there, and one right here. Let's see if we can load this up back the way it is supposed to be. And we'll do it a little bit backwards here. We're going to try having this as a ship and try moving the whole ship to the little piece instead of doing like we should, which is attach the little piece to the whole ship. So that's going to be a little bit backwards here, but hopefully it should function all the same. Something's blowing up. I am connected, right? Yeah. It's just moving everything kind of odd. Oh, are there gyros on here? Probably are. It's probably fighting the movement I'm trying to make. I'm gonna throw whatever components I have in there. Is this mine? Yes. Control panel. Gyros. Off. Thrusters. Incomplete. Okay, so I should have access to all of these. That's off. Now let's see, can I move it a little easier? That's still working kind of weird. Oh, there's probably floating blocks inside that are still considered stationary. Might be what's going on. So, let's see here. Yeah, that definitely would be an issue. Is there anything else? Anything that's just like a block floating off of the ship. Elevator junction, not necessary, okay. I think everything else is actually connected. Well, not everything. This can go.
Inventory full.
Have a bit of Carter. Access denied.
Inventory full.
Oh, I'm out of components to fix that rest. Is there another one? Come on. Guess I need to throw it all in here. These debris pieces. That in there. Some scrap that should float freely if we pump it. I think we're good now. Hopefully. Scrap. Alright, let's try moving again. No, there's definitely still something. Yeah, something inside. Kind of like in the midsection there, it seems. God, this is so annoying. Something over here. Anything free floating on the outside. I think it's probably going to be an internal issue. Let's get in here and take a look. That's connected up solidly. Huh. Is it this? Should be connected. This should all be connected. Let's try to undeform some of these. Okay. Let's see. So it was wanting to get called up somewhere here. Right. Oh, this. That's definitely a problem. Okay. Are we good? Oh. There's a lot of scrap metal floating around. Yeah, let's try it again. Maybe I can move this time. Yeah. That's good. That's the wrong way. Let's So I need to angle this. Something blew up. Yep. Mm. Yeah. This way, let's up and over. Looks about right. Down if I can. And pretty close now. Okay. Gotcha. We're very, very close now. If I can just angle this to where I can see. Okay. Oops. Nope. Come on. They're taking their own way on me. Come on. Damn it. Let me see. Fucking hell. So close, but so far. I mean, that's gotta be pretty close. It's not clicking. Fucking hell. Why are you not lined up? You're so close. Okay, so we need to go to the left a little and then rotate a little. We are like right there at it. Okay. Yeah, I see what the issue is. It's not quite fine in the line. So let's try this again. I should have done it the other way. But, so I want to come this way. We can go this way. This a bit closer. On. I see. Okay. Back. Down. Still rotated the wrong way. Come on. Damn it. Do the thing. Do the thing. There we go. Ooh. Okay, fine. Alright. Now, is this a grid? That's static? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, that took way too long. It was way too frustrating. Never again. From now on, little pieces are dragged and attached to the big piece. It's so much easier that way. Uh, have access to everything. Perfect. We're docked up, which is also perfect. I'm gonna grab a little bit of the scrap until my inventory's full. We're gonna drop this off. There we go. Now, I'm gonna make a save and try to rotate real quick and see if it disconnects. Oh, I forgot to turn it into a ship. Damn it. We'll grab that unknown signal and then come back. My forgetful ass just fucked that up. Wasted a whole trip. Oh! Damn. Okay. So today seems to be not quite my day. Let's try it again. Go for the body first. Try and grab my shit. Seems to be moving rapidly. Ooh. Passed it. So hard to tell how fast things are actually, Let me drop off these, because I don't want those. Take back that. Now we're going to go to the unknown signal. And we're going to not die on it this time. Fingers crossed. To dampen to it. Let's see. Hey, a cosmetic. Fine. Oh, power man. Perfect. The rest of that I don't need or want. So we'll head back to the frigate. Thought I seen something over there. just hacking here, right here. And we will convert this to a ship. Side, are we still connected? Supposedly. Save. And let's see. Yeah, this one's not disconnected. So I guess that's just an issue with the mag plate then. Very interesting. I haven't seen the pirate signals flash recently. So I think maybe that station's gone. Guess that's fine, we'll just drag this back home. Ship drive. Find the moon. Select. And jump over to the base. That should leave behind any blocks that are still disconnected, as well as any scrap that's just floating around inside. And now, we drag this over here. And thankfully, it's not disconnecting. So I guess I need to replace all of the mag plates with just standard landing gear, because seeing the standard landing gear isn't being a pain. And rotate that around this ways. And all the turrets that are still attached to it, I already have control of. So it shouldn't be any issue of like repairing a turret that's still under enemy control. Let's bring this in right about here. And my base is working on repairing it, which isn't what I want. So we're going to paint it red. There we go. Now it should be ripping everything apart. Which is, yep, that's exactly what it's for. Perfect. I actually do really like the way the front of this thing's shaped. It's pretty cool. I don't know about having the lip sticking out though, but like this little flat bit here, that looks pretty nice, actually. Or at least in my opinion it does. Maybe instead of having extend out with a 2x1 angle piece, it could be a 1x1 angle piece and then a little corner here. That would probably look pretty good. That's going to be a lot of nice resources though. And I'm so glad I was cautious with this weapon door here. That warhead would have ruined the ability to take it back in one piece. And there's not really much in the cargo aside from what I've placed in there, so it'll be fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's a decent sized haul right there. I'm glad I was able to find something new, you know, rather than same old shit like 3 times in a row. But I guess that'll be the end of this video, and yeah, because the unidentified signals are still way too far away for me to want to go over there. I'll probably jump over to creative, make a copy of that ship, and see how best I could replace these hydrogen thrusters with the Prototech thrusters. I don't have any of the small grid gyros, so I can't do that, but I can put the tech thrust on something. I only have one of the large thrusters, which probably actually replace this middle thruster with the large Prototech one. Actually, you know what? I think I will not do that, because this ship here I'm going to be using for combat for the foreseeable future, and I don't want to lose that thruster on that. I could redesign Doug, though. I could rip these off. The large Prototech thruster right here in the center, and do rip these here off, and then do those 6 ions on the side. I could also rip some of the gyros out of here, put the Prototech gyros in there. Maybe some of the Prototech batteries on it too. I'd have just a it's like a almost full Prototech mining ship. Would be pretty cool. There's not really going to be a whole lot to go wrong with that, other than like issues with the docking and all that, but he's not going to be in combat, so that'd be a relatively safe use of Prototech blocks. So this one, I don't want to put any of the Prototech blocks on something I'm going to fight with. And I'm probably not going to actually be using Arcadia to fight much either. It's more so like a decorative ship that has defensive capabilities if necessary, but it's not primarily a fighter. I am thinking about replacing these wheels with, well, not mag blocks anymore, but landing gear maybe. Or I could do like some mag gear, I don't know, mag gear, landing gear like over here. I could rip some of those blocks out. Add a block on the side of this hydrogen tank, kind of stick the landing gear on the corner there or something, just so that way I can actually pull some stuff with it. I mean, it wouldn't be super effective, but I'll probably do something like that. And having all ion forward thrust would be pretty good benefit with fuel consumption. Kind of a shame though that there's only the one size and small Prototech thruster though, right? It's like, that's nice and all, but I would like some smaller Prototech thrusters even, just to replace like these little hydrogen ones, like even if it's like 3 or 4 blocks long. You know, like have the same sort of profile but kind of shrink it down. like even more. Guess that way you could have some Prototech thrusters as side and up and down. Wait, that's not Ion. I thought that was Ion. There's Ion in the middle here. Okay, that's what it was. Because I knew this thing had Ion thrust in the forward direction, but... one thing I could do, though, I could just rip all of the hydrogen thrust out and replace the hydrogen tanks with more batteries. I don't have any of the small grid batteries, though. Is there even a small grid battery for Prototech? Yeah, there is a small grid Prototech batteries. I could probably make some if I had the frames. Let's see here. Can we make frames, actually? No, I can't make the frames. So that's something that you would have to loop. And if I'm not mistaken, if you dismantle a Prototech block, the frame turns to scrap, right? Let's check. Yeah, the frame would grind to scrap. So the only way you can get the frames is from loop. Loop or having a pre-existing one. But yeah, that ship's been taken off altogether, so that's pretty good. We dock this up, grind off the rest of those mag plates and replace them with the landing gear, because the landing gear is having the issue that the mag plates are. It's the wrong way around. Not steal the wrong way around. Make sure we don't bump the mining ship with the newest here. Here we go, and that should charge everything up. And we'll get to work down here. I'm gonna rip this off. Rip this off. And these two. Now, I want this in black. A couple of those on there. Actually, I could put a third one. I'm gonna put a third one like under the railgun, I guess, kind of away from the hydrogen thrust. You know, this would be pretty susceptible to being damaged, but there we go. Yeah, that'll work. ACC. Drop off these. And then put all inventories and dump everything into the ACC. The game freaks out and freezes when you do that, just because I have so many containers. So I was trying to calculate where to put everything. Yeah, we got a pretty sizable amount of components saved up here. I don't think there's much of anything that I could make if I wanted, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and save this. Save changes. I'm gonna end this video, and I'm gonna hop into creative and do a little bit of testing with Arcadia and some of the small thrusters. I'll see what I can come up with, and I haven't decided whether I want to record actually swapping those out or not. I'm thinking I might, just because it would be kind of interesting to show, you know, like my thought process and how I go about attaching the blocks to other grids and stuff. Just in case, you know, some of you guys might want to see how I go about it, and you can kind of copy that sort of same way to do it, or maybe if you have any better methods for attaching blocks to ships, like retrofitting them that way, then you can kind of share that. But I guess this will be it for this one, and I'll see you guys later.